Hello. I am here today to talk to you about something that's kind of a little bit personal. I'm kind of nervous about it, but I also feel like a lot of people struggle with it, so I just wanted to put it out there. I have endometriosis. So if you don't know what this is, please do a little bit of research. It's helpful to know about. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about it. So I don't want to go into like a ton of detail about what it is or what causes it. I'm going to be talking about endometriosis in relation to my goals of becoming a full-time writer. So I know some people might think initially like endometriosis has to do with pain, chronic pain, which is correct. I think that's the most common symptom that people hear about in relation to endometriosis is how painful it is, and it definitely affects people in different ways. Some people have really extreme chronic pain, some people just have pain sometimes and it's not as debilitating. I'm somewhere in the middle, so I am not in pain all the time, and I feel like I can live with my pain, but some days, like today or this morning, I just felt like I couldn't handle it. So I was diagnosed I feel like I was diagnosed in 2013. I was 25. I had been suffering for a long time, but I wasn't diagnosed until I kind of pushed for a diagnosis. So I was having a lot of pain during that time, and I went to the doctor and I told him, I think I have endometriosis. And he told me what I feel like a lot of doctors tell patients, you probably don't. Even if you do, we probably won't be able to see it. But he ordered an ultrasound and they found some cysts. And I was lucky in a respect because they could see my endometriosis. It had formed endometriomas, which are cysts, and one of them was big enough that it needed to come out. So I actually did have surgery to have it removed. And that helped a lot with the pain for a while, but it does worsen over time, especially if you're not doing things to prevent it. Another side effect it can have is infertility, and I was super lucky to be able to have my son, and I feel like I still want more kids, so I am hoping that I'll be just as lucky in the future. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is how it kind of gets in the way of me pursuing what I want to do. So the pain that comes along with endometriosis can definitely cause depression and anxiety, just like any other chronic illness. And it can make you feel like you can't do anything. And I think some people think when people with endometriosis are in pain and they're laying in bed with their heating pads and pain medicine, that would be a great time to get stuff done, to write or to read, and it's not that easy. I'm not one to complain. I hate complaining, but when you are in unbearable pain, it's really difficult to concentrate and focus. Like, I was in a lot of pain this morning and I felt terrible because I needed to be working. I needed to, like, this was the day I had off. Like, I don't have work today. My son is with his grandparents and I have time to work. I can make videos, I can write, I can read, and I just couldn't do anything. And the pain did get better. I took some pain medicine and I used a heating pad, and I eventually felt like I could function, and that's why I'm here now. But I just felt like a lot of people can probably relate to this, and a lot of people know what I'm talking about and what I'm feeling. So I was really frustrated. I did feel like I was wasting the day and wasting my time that I had to work when I'm not getting much time to myself these days. And that can make me really anxious. I feel like I'm not working towards my goals at all. And I don't really have an answer for what I should do and how I can like make this situation better. But I did want to make a video just to, when I'm in situations like that, I like to watch videos about people who are in similar situations, and it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm not alone and that it is possible for me to still do what I want to do even though I'm dealing with this. I've just kind of been in a rut lately and I haven't been writing, and I feel like I'm not living the life that I want to live. And so before November, before NaNoWriMo, I definitely want to get back to working on writing. So while we're talking about NaNoWriMo, I wanted to also mention that I am planning to do it again this year. I have 3 options. I can either do a full rewrite of the novel I wrote last year for NaNoWriMo. I can finish the novel that I started this summer that I did not finish. And my third option is that I could do something new. Every NaNoWriMo I do something new and fresh, and I feel like that is part of the spirit of it. So that's the one I'm leaning towards most. But then I also feel like I should be rewriting my novel from last year because that will give me the best chance of having something polished to start submitting to agents. And so I don't know. I have a little bit of time to decide, but I really do want to start planning now. I've been thinking more about outlining and coming around to the idea of fully outlining a novel before NaNoWriMo, like more so than I have in the past. So we will see. But I have been reading a lot lately, and I'm going to continue reading until November because I feel like it's making me that much more excited to get writing again. I've been reading a lot of mystery, and it's making me so excited to write another mystery novel. I've also been watching a lot of Law & Order SVU, and I feel like I have Olivia Benson in my corner just cheering me on and telling me to advocate for myself and just do what I want to do. So that's what I'm doing. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, even if you're not struggling with what I'm struggling with. I think everyone can relate to having moments where they just feel stuck and feel like they're never going to be able to pursue writing like they really want to. I think what it comes down to is not letting yourself be afraid and not letting these things control your life. I think that feeling in control of your own life is what helps anxiety and depression, and that's really what you need to be able to pursue your passions, and that's what I'm trying to get back to now. I really want to feel in control of my future and even my day-to-day activities. So I'm so looking forward to NaNoWriMo. So if you are interested in following along with my NaNoWriMo journey, feel free. And I'm excited to see everyone else's videos. This is my favorite time of the year, so I am really positive about these next few months. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.